And we're live! Hey everyone, welcome to comicspriceguide.com presents Tales from the Geek. I am Aaron the Mechanic.
And I am George Gookstanza.
Ooh, I missed that. I didn't even read your name when you first came in.
You never pay attention to me.
I'm still waiting for more in the chat, so
I know we haven't got. We need some audience suggestions.
yeah.
I am running low.
Need some really good. Once we get a huge audience on this call or on this almost said meeting. This is not a meeting.
Meeting, our Zoom meeting. Well, Aaron, it's time for your performance review.
Oh, thank you.
Just want to talk about.
I can't wait to share this with everyone.
But how you doing, Aaron? Did you have a good week?
I did. So far, so good. Last week was pretty chill. The weekend was amazing. The weather down here.
Oh yes, Sunday was beautiful here, and now it's like starting today. I think we've got 4 days of rain. I've started building my ark.
we don't have that yet up down here. I mean, so we're so far so good. We are supposed to get rain this week, but this weekend I took Xavier out on a bike ride. And so I grew up in a town of like 1,000 people. So I'm used to being able just to you be home before dark, go ride your bike, be home before dark. You're good.
Oh yeah. It's the good old days.
Yeah. City bike riding life is a lot different. It's like, dodge a car, stop, a car's coming. They're not paying attention. So I bought a thing for like our bikes to go on the car. And we went out until it kind of boonies.
You drove to where it was. Drove to where it was safe to ride your bike. That's good.
Yeah, so that was great. Did that this weekend and let him feel what it's like to be living in a small town.
We took him to Mayberry so that he can ride his bike.
That's right. Come home before dark. Make it all the way back to Austin.
When the street lights go on, it's time to come home.
Yep, exactly. How about you, Googs?
Oh, it's been a nice week. Pretty chill. I saw Dune. I got to see Dune Part 2. It's technically the first part and the second part, or the first book.
Wait, I didn't realize that. It's the second part of the first book? Oh.
Yeah. Because I think the second book, I don't know if we've got any Dune heads out there. I think it's like Dune Messiah or Children of Dune, or I know there's 6 Dune books, but yeah, this movie is just the first book. The 2 movies are just the first book. That's why it's Dune Part 2.
Oh, that makes sense. I feel like they have a lot of information. I haven't read those books, but I have heard that there's a lot of information.
I have on multiple occasions tried to read Dune, and it's one of those books where I'm like, wait, what happened? I better read that chapter again, and then I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna put you down for a while. But I had discovered this like podcast that was really into Dune, so after so after listening to them and like hearing like stuff explained, especially like pronunciations of words like the Bene Gesserit, I'm just like, all right. But I do like how in this out there sci-fi world, there's like one guy named Duncan Idaho. Like of all the names, you got Harkonnen and Araxis and this and that. It's like, hi, I'm Duncan Idaho.
And I'm Duncan Idaho. How's that going? Chuck says he feels like I'm going to throw down some sick beats. Stay tuned, everybody.
I said I was going to bring my mic down. We're just gonna be like those videos of people like in studios recording music. We are the world.
That's right. I went to Old McDonald, but I like the We Are the World.
It's like when I think of people like live singing, it's just always that the We Are the World video.
Because that everybody that is like
Rick agrees. Dune is a very hard read, but yeah, it's like after I listened to like people explain it to me, I was like, oh, okay. And then I actually went back and watched the original David Lynch one, and I was kind of like, I get this now. And then I'm just like, this movie's still weird. I don't know if it's good that I get it now, but the Dune 2, Dune Part 2, it opened this weekend, last weekend. and it is good. I mean, if you like the first part, you're gonna love the second part. It is very good. Like it's shot beautifully. There's a lot more action and story in this one. You get more of a explanation. I mean, it's still Dune, so there's gonna be parts where you're gonna be like, "What?"
Why?
But
What's happening? Yeah.
but it is a beautiful movie. And it's doing really well.
Chuck said freestyle night, and Chuck, every night is a freestyle night for me and Gooks, but
Yeah,
maybe a little
yeah.
more than you.
Chuck is right. There's five original the Herbert books. He was the original. He's the creator of Dune, and then he passed away. And I believe Kevin J. Anderson and his son is did a book or two. How close does the series follow the original movie? Uh, if you've seen, it's funny because if you've seen the original David Lynch movie and you're watching this one, it's like I'm watching this movie and like, oh, that was the guy Sting played in the original movie, but it follows it. I mean, pretty good while being better at explaining things because above all, the David Lynch Dune movie was still a David Lynch movie, so it's like you're just like, okay, all right, let's okay, but it follows story, and I think it does a lot better at like figuring it out. And then the special effects are amazing, like the sandworms. I did not unfortunately get a Dune popcorn bucket because I did not go to AMC. But if any geeks out there can get their hands on one of those Dune popcorn buckets for me, I would greatly appreciate it.
It's like, and here's my home address.
I will eat popcorn out of it on the show when it comes.
Yeah, Rick said the original wasn't very good at setting the story up.
Yeah, this one does. I mean, I think them splitting it into two movies really helps with it because
the whole first half was like, well, no, okay, the whole first half of the first movie was like setting things up in a really good way.
Because I feel like you needed that so that when the second part happen, stuff happens, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, all right, yeah. Because if they tried to cram all that in like 2.5 hours, it's like it's gonna suffer. It's like much like the David Lynch one. It's like, I mean, although I think there is like a 3-4 hour cut of the David Lynch one somewhere floating around the ether.
Uncut. Here you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's one of those too. I'm like, I wonder if it would have made sense to turn it into a series, like a TV show. But
there was, I think, Children of Dune. There was a series a long time ago, and oh my god, was it Professor X? James McAvoy, I believe, he started it. There was a mini series. I think it was Children of Dune. And I believe he played like. You got Timothy Chalamet's character in this one, Paul Atreides. I think he was his son or something. It was down the line. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on that, but I do know there was a miniseries, and I was just like, James McAvoy is like one of his like first roles.
Yeah, love James McAvoy.
And if you're coming into the show right now, welcome to Dune Talk with Aaron and Googs.
And also, don't forget to give us some ideas for Goog's name, because feel free.
I'm running out of funny versions of Goog.
Yeah, we don't want Googs every week. Not garbage. Oh, Children of Dune was garbage.
Children of Dune was garbage. But all right, what other news? Let's veer away from the planet Arrakis and what do we got?
Get to some other news. We mentioned this. Gosh, maybe a month ago or so, that NCIS was going to be doing a prequel on CBS, and they have now found their young Gibbs. So who's going to play?
Is that Mark Harmon's character?
Yes, it is Mark Harmon. Yes, his character. They're going to go back to like the early days, so before NCIS, and basically like how he was like a criminal investigator in the Navy and all that. So it is set in 1991. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, and it will be played by Austin Stowell. So
I was 13 in 1991.
1991.
Fun times all the way back to 1991.
Concurs.
Yes.
See, I didn't sound really confident, but I was in my heart. in my heart. But yeah, so that's exciting. That will be coming out, and I love Gibbs, and so it'll be cool to see like his early years. I wonder if
I,
he's going to be narrating, because I think one thing that we talked about a month ago is that he would be at least involved in the newer version. So that would be pretty
and maybe they'll do like like he's in the present and then they flash back and
cool.
stuff
I hope they do
as a
some of
way
that,
to
or
get what.
some narrating. How I Met Your Mother, like how they just open.
This is him talking to his kids on the couch.
Yeah.
Well, you see, here's how I start. Here's how I started NCIS.
Yeah, this is how it all began.
How I met your NCIS.
Your NCIS family. Oh, so I'm super pumped about this one. House of Dragon season 2 is coming in June.
It just says like coming June.
I'm like, but like when? So baby number 2 is due June 15th. So at least I'll have some good show to watch while I'm locked at home. Oh, Googsy Doo, where are you? That's kind of cute.
Googsy Googsy Doo, where are you?
I like it. All right, last piece of news. You might be excited about this one, Googs. Did you see that Tron 3 is coming out?
Oh yeah. Where's my I got my Tron Flynn toy right there. Yeah, original Tron. Oh yeah, and I love Tron Legacy. I mean, it was just so cool, especially the soundtrack by Daft Punk. Like you listen to that, like you get your headphones on, you sit in a dark room, and you are taken to the magical land of Tron. It is. I am so looking forward to that. I want more light cycle action. I want the frisbee discs. Hopefully Jeff Bridges. I mean, the technology now, we could have a better CGI young Jeff Bridges.
Are they gonna have it in 3D? I wonder. Did they do the previous 2 in 3D?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I was either like very young when the first one came out.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they might have done it in 3D. I mean, it'd be awesome in 3D. Yes, Chuck, bring back Bruce Boxleitner. He was in Tron Legacy for a little bit.
The original Tron is the best, says Rick. Is Olivia Wilde supposed to be in Tron 3?
I haven't seen her name. Like, I saw the cast, and it doesn't look like anyone from Tron Legacy is in there. I mean, I didn't even see Jeff Bridges, so I'm not sure. It's called like Tron Ares.
Yeah, it is.
Like
yeah, ARE, right?
Yeah, like the god of war. So it's gonna be curious. I mean, I think Jared Leto's in it, which Jared Leto's I was just like, I could take a little bit of my Jared Leto, but like they just put a helmet on him and stuff. I don't care.
I was trying to see real quick if
you have the OG Tron on Laserdisc, Chuck. Now, there you go. I've been trying to find like Jaws on Laserdisc because I have it on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. No Betamax. I don't know if the Jaws ever came out on Betamax. I've got the original book.
I haven't seen any confirmation about Olivia Wilde returning to Tron 3, or Garrett Hedlund apparently. So, anyways, we'll see. There have been talks about it, but I don't see it confirmed.
He was the son of Flynn.
The son of Flynn.
I remember being in. I was at the San Diego Comic Con. I was doing Artist Alley when you're in San Diego Comic Con, and that was the summer that movie was coming out. And they actually brought up like I don't know if anybody's ever gone to San Diego Comic Con. That entire town shuts down. Like buildings, restaurants are rented by companies, and they do all this stuff. And this one place bought this like warehouse, like garage area. And they made Flynn's Arcade from Tron, and you can go in there, and there's all old school video games in there, and they were free to play. Like you go in, and it was great.
Man, that was the part I wasn't anticipating when we went, not this past year, but the year before, and I just did not realize like how much the whole surrounding area is about it, and like
yeah. I remember being in a restaurant and like talking to like the waitress, and I was kind of like, so this must be like crazy for you. You must hate this. And they're like, no, we make a lot of money these 5 6 days. It's like we don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'm sure like locals, I'm sure like the people that live there are like, oh great, yeah.
Get them out.
Because if you ever want to see two cultures clash, you go to like San Diego Comic Con on Saturday night, go to downtown to the Gaslamp section in San Diego, and watch the club kids and the gaggles of nerds try to coexist.
It's the best.
It is great.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Hey Scott, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Speaking of which, I should share our video.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and share. We want your friends to be our friends to be your friends, all one big happy family. And that finishes up our news. We've got some comics. While you're pulling up or while you're doing comics, let me grab these comments. Let's see. For is supposed to be a thing that cures disease and all. I hope they explore that in 3. And then if it were year round, you might begin to hate on it a bit. That is true.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see what's in Chris's reading pile for today. All right, top it all off from the House of Ideas. We got The Spectacular Spider-Man. That's right. You know, you're used to Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Well, there we go. It's a new series in which Peter Parker and Miles Morales, I like to call him the Nightwing of the Spider-Verse, team up to solve his strange goings on. So the two team up to solve what it looks like monsters. It looks like radioactive monsters. I'll be honest with you. So check this out, brand new. And then I believe I got a couple I'd say books a week, but I think this one's going to be the one, just based on how well the new Ultimate series from Marvel has been doing. I mean, it started with Ultimate Invasion, which kind of restarted the whole Ultimate universe, but then you had Ultimate Spider-Man, which the 3rd print of that just came. It comes out this week, and then
you had that again.
What?
Do the thumbs up again.
Sorry. Oh, does something happen?
It totally does. It popped up a thumbs up sign. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Sorry, I got distracted. I was sitting there.
Okay, so and then they had Ultimate Black Panther, another title that sold out rather quickly. It is on like 2nd, 3rd printing. So this week we got, and I do know for a fact that this is sold out at like Diamond and Penguin. Ultimate X-Men #1. All right, so we got a brand new take on the X-Men in this new Ultimate universe. It is written and artwork by Peach Momoko, who grew in fame with her beautiful watercolor covers, and she did a series of X-Men books that are kind of done in a more like samurai world style. And so I guess they must have liked it enough. They gave her the reins of Ultimate X-Men. So check that out.
That looks pretty. Oh, hey Kathy, hello.
Hey Mom. See, I knew. See, I shared the video. That's the only way she knows when anything happens. Oh, by the way, on Spectacular Spider-Man, artwork by Humberto Ramos, who is a well-known artist, but also a well-known Spider-Man artist. He's contributed a lot. All right, let's see. From the Independents, we got the follow-up to the big blockbuster series that came out. That was the Last Ronin, which told the tale of the last remaining Ninja Turtle brother. But this is Last Ronin 2, and if you read Last Ronin, you know at the very end, an older April O'Neil and her daughter, whose father is Casey Jones, they've got 4 new baby turtles and a vial of the ooze. So we're talking a brand new generation of Ninja Turtles. So check that out, IDW. It's a nice.
That's a quick side note.
Nice oversized book. What?
Oh, that is oversized. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like theme song on I think it's the most recent one. It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Xavier likes to play that currently on repeat and like on Spotify. That's his new jam.
I like on the Spotify, like, they show the lists of popular things most played.
It's gonna be number one. So it's gonna be number one.
People are gonna be like, Man, the Ninja Turtles theme song's really going up the charts.
You also get to know like who you're a number one fan of or like what your number one song is. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure for 2024, unless things change, that's going to be my number one song.
Just gonna keep suggesting cartoon theme songs to you. If you like the Turtles, why not try the Gummy Bears theme song?
No joke.
Okay, and lastly, from the distinguished competition, we got this. I don't know why comic companies are they just like, here we go. Here's one size, here and then here's another size.
Oh.
It's like, guess what, guys? You're gonna need a different box of bags. By the way, this is okay. Before I go on about comic size, this is Batman in First Night. If you want a great story about the classic Golden Age Batman, this takes place in 1939. Ooh. Let's see. Here we go. The year is 1939. The world, still reeling from the horrors of the First World War, is on the brink of tipping into an even more gruesome conflict. So you got old school if you're into the Golden Age, or just pulp, noir type stories. The artwork is sick, and it is. If you do pick this up, this fits in magazine size bags, and the Ninja Turtles will fit in Golden Age size bags.
Rick said,
just a little helpful tip for when you go to the store and he's like, where am I supposed to put this? That's right, Rick. If you like Golden Age Batman, they're doing a whole new series that takes place in 1939. And let's see. So you can get a good shot of the art so you can be like, oh yeah, look at that. Look at him crashing through the glass. Coming down. He's even got the original purple gloves, and the ears are very pointy.
Does Gamma have any more of the Batman? Says Rick.
We could check, and if we can't, we'll see if we can order you one.
Boom. Do you have any Oh, is that all your books, Googs? You got any more?
That is all the comics for this week. But there's always more. Like 4 books didn't come out. That's just my 4. I am really looking forward to reading. As always, check out your local comic shop. We always do brick and mortar. If you don't have a local comic shop, check online. Gamma Base Comics is a nice place, but I'm a bit biased there. But always check it out because you never know what came out or what's going to pique your interest. If you have never been to a comic shop, go to a comic shop. Be like, oh, that's interesting, and then from there you'd be like, okay, that's how it started with me. One comic, and then I found an entire shop where there's nothing but comics.
It's the gateway. The gateway to comics, finding the right shop. Isn't that the truth? Do you have any shameless plugs you want to plug away?
I do not have any shameless plugs currently. I am working on some shameless plugs, but it's mostly I've just been working on some projects I'm not at liberty to discuss. They're in their pre-stages, but I'm always painting monsters, and I'm looking to actually make a website where people can just adopt them online and not have to wait to find me at a convention.
I love it. That is awesome. Well, don't forget to comment, and share. We love spending our Tuesdays with you all. We go live at 6:25 Central Time. And we will see you guys next week.
Take it easy. Have a good one, guys.
Yes. Thanks for joining.